Well, we have snow on the way for this afternoon into tonight, followed by some very cold air next week that could rival the coldest temperatures we've seen this winter so far. So quite a bit warmer this morning. Not exactly warm, but it's all relative. 10 to 30 degrees warmer. Those morning temperatures this morning above zero across southern Minnesota. Still down into the single digits and teens below zero for parts of northern Minnesota. Winter weather advisory for basically just eastern Minnesota, including the Twin Cities, though. We're kind of really going to be borderline winter weather advisory criteria. We are looking at a couple inches of snow on the way, but heaviest is going to be to the southeast and further east into Wisconsin. The center of the system just coming out of the Rockies, but you can see kind of a patchy network of some snow showers starting to show up on radar, not all of it reaching the ground. We've got some very dry air in the middle of the atmosphere that we're going to talk about here in a second, but we should see snow showers fill in by mid to late afternoon. I would anticipate a slower evening commute as a result, and then it'll wrap up as early as 10, maybe as late as the early morning hours tomorrow. Again, the models are very variable right now, considering that this event is almost here, and that's because of this dry air question. And you can see a sharp cutoff in totals as you go west, further into the drier air. It does look as though southeastern Minnesota, that's where we could see a half foot of snow. Twin Cities, probably 1 to 3, I think. Duluth, maybe 2 to 4 inches. And there is a big boom or bust potential. So this is one model showing really, you can see that dry air eating away at totals on the western edge. And then this is another model that spreads the love a little more to the west and gives us closer to 3 inches of snow. But if that dry air really becomes a problem, and the HRRR model really hints at that dry wedge on the western edge, that could really limit totals for the Twin Cities and areas to the west and southwest as far as snowfall totals go. So that's why we're kind of in that 1 to 3 inch range right now. So the dry air is denoted by the yellowish brown. These are low relative humidities at 4,000 feet up. The air is coming from the southwest. So will this moist air make its way into that wedge of dry air in time is the question. We're going to have a roaring low-level jet, winds 50 miles an hour plus at 4,000 feet above the ground. And the models do moisten up that layer, but will it do so in time before most of that snowfall moves on to the north and northeast? So that's what we're looking at as far as totals go. It will be warmer, though, today. Low to mid 20s across southern Minnesota, still teens and single digits in the far northern part of the state. And tomorrow we should squeeze out another reasonable day too, probably low to mid 20s in the Twin Cities and points south and east, but already the colder air is moving in, and it is going to get windy today and tomorrow too. So a blast of cold air well below normal temperatures Sunday, Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday could rival the coldest temperatures we've seen so far this season. 19 below is the coldest we've been in the Twin Cities. I think that'll stand, but we're going to be very close early Monday and early Tuesday mornings. In fact, mid-teens below zero, widespread teens and 20s below zero, and wind chills are going to be brutal. We'll have a little more wind with this cold snap than we did earlier this week, so wind chills could be 30 to 40 below zero. Early Monday and early Tuesday morning, those look to be the coldest mornings. Lows Monday night, again, mid-teens below zero with the 20s below zero off to the north and west. And we'll probably see some 30s below zero again in parts of northern Minnesota. And then warmer air comes rushing in. By next weekend, we're looking at temperatures that could be above freezing. So a February thaw here to end the month already, if you can believe that. This will be the last weekend of February. Mid to upper 30s for highs by Saturday and Sunday. But some pretty cold stuff to get through first here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday especially. So 23 today and tomorrow. That's still below normal by 4, 5, 6 degrees, but closer anyway. And it will feel pretty nice compared to where we've been. Again, about 1 to 3 inches for the Twin Cities this afternoon into tonight. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the sun's out, but it's going to be cold. Single-digit highs, maybe not even getting above zero Monday. Teens below zero Monday, Tuesday, early Wednesday mornings as well. And then we start to rebound, not as cold Thursday. And as we've just been talking about, much warmer by next weekend.